Australians are missing out on claiming a tax deduction for a little-known personal expense that could lead to a potential bigger income tax refund. New data from the Australian Tax Office shows only 30% of Australians are claiming for this type of personal expense in their income tax return. As a former tax accountant, I've seen many Australians overlook this potential tax deduction, so I'm not surprised. Even more astonishing is the average tax deduction claimed in annual tax returns last year for this type of expense was $1,936. So what is it? It's self-education and professional development that is work-related. According to the Australian Taxation Office, any self-education expenses are deductible if the course has sufficient connection to your current employment. A course is also deductible if it improves the specific skills required for your role or is likely to increase your income. So there's two key requirements here that you need to take note of before booking that course. The first requirement is that it has to be training that relates to your current job, not a future job that's very different to what you're doing now. So if you're thinking of studying to make a career change that is completely different to what you're doing now, then you can't claim a tax deduction for that course. Likewise, if the course is only vaguely related in a general way to your current employment or was used to retrain for a new role, it cannot be claimed. So if you're working a part-time job at McDonald's while attending university to become a lawyer, you couldn't claim your university fees as a tax deduction, for example. Before I get to the second requirement, please remember to click the like button to help support my channel and subscribe to see more videos from me to help you save on tax. The second criteria is that the training cost should likely increase your skills or increase your income. This is very vague, and considering most employees will get some type of pay increase within the next year, this shouldn't be too hard to overcome for most people. However, even if you don't get a pay rise in the year, if the training you receive will increase some type of skill that you use at work, then it should still be tax deductible. If your course doesn't achieve any of these goals, then you really should be questioning if the course is worthwhile for you. Unless, of course, you're just doing it for fun, and that's no problem at all. You just can't claim a tax deduction. Other educational expenses that can also be claimed include tuition fees, printer cartridges, textbooks, stationery, home office running costs, phone calls, and amenity fees. This is similar to claiming for working from home related costs, except it's the portion related to educating yourself only. So it covers costs incurred after work hours. People can also claim back tax on depreciating assets used for the education purposes that are purchased for more than $300, such as laptops and printers, or other items that lose value over time. In some cases, travel costs, such as car expenses when traveling between home and place of education, can be claimed. However, remember, any costs reimbursed by your employer are not tax deductible, and you need to exclude them. Remember, if you do pay for your self-education or development costs before 30 June, then you can claim a tax deduction upfront in your next personal tax refund due only months away, even if your course won't start until many months after the new tax year, so you get the tax benefit early. Another common tax deduction that Australians forget about is the cost of working from home, and you can learn more about those claims by clicking on the video on your screen right now. You could save thousands of dollars in tax if you're eligible, and it is even easier to claim than you may think. See you in the next one.